over 60. Let me ask you this. Do you still believe that as long as you eat vegetables, you're protecting your bones? Here's the hidden truth. The way you cook those vegetables may be stealing away the very nutrients your bones desperately need. You see, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K are the three quiet heroes of bone health. But the wrong cooking methods can wash them down the sink, burn them off with steam, or trap them where your body can't absorb them. Imagine eating a big bowl of broccoli or spinach, thinking you're doing the right thing, yet ending up with only half the benefit. It's like paying for a full tank of gas, but your car only gets half of it. And here's why this matters so much after 60 meshi. Bones naturally lose density with age. A small slip in the kitchen, a minor fall, could mean a major fracture. That's why preserving every bit of nutrition from your meals is not optional. It's essential. But here's the hopeful part. With just a few smart shifts in how you cook, you can save those nutrients instead of losing them. You don't need complicated diets, supplements, or fancy equipment. Just the right methods, done simply, can help your bones stay stronger, steadier, and safer for years to come. In today's video, I'll walk you through the 4 worst ways people over 60 cook vegetables and why they silently drain bone power, and the 4 cooking methods you must try that actually lock nutrients in, so your bones get the full benefit of every meal. By the end, you'll see that protecting your bones isn't about eating more food. It's about cooking smarter. Stay with me, because the first mistake is one almost everyone makes without realizing it. Now let's dive into the first 2 cooking mistakes that silently rob your bones of strength. They look so ordinary. Most people never question them, but the impact is bigger than you think. The first mistake is boiling vegetables for too long. Picture this. You drop broccoli or spinach into a pot of water and let it bubble away until the color fades and the texture goes soft. It feels comforting, even traditional. Maybe the way our parents always did it. But here's the hidden problem. Minerals like calcium and magnesium, the very ones your bones rely on, don't stay in the vegetable. They escape into the water. Studies show that spinach boiled for 10 minutes can lose nearly half of its calcium. Unless you drink that water, which most of us pour straight down the sink, you're throwing away half of the nutrition you're feeding your stomach, but not your bones. Now compare that to lightly steaming the same broccoli for just 5 minutes. The color stays bright, the taste is fresher, and most of the calcium and magnesium stay where they belong inside the vegetable, ready for your body to use. It's a small shift, but the difference for your bones is night and day. The second mistake is frying vegetables at very high heat. Maybe you like that quick sizzle in the pan, or the golden, crispy edges. But when vegetables meet that kind of heat, something important happens. Fragile nutrients like vitamin K, which helps your blood clot and keeps calcium in your bones, start to break down. Vitamin C, another bone-friendly nutrient, is also destroyed quickly. And it doesn't stop there. High heat frying usually involves oils that, over time, promote inflammation in the body. And chronic inflammation is like a slow leak in the roof of your house. It weakens the structure until one day it gives way. In this case, it's your bones that pay the price. But here's the hopeful side. Cooking with oil isn't the enemy. In fact, a gentle sauté with a drizzle of olive oil at medium heat can actually boost the absorption of certain vitamins, because some nutrients need a little healthy fat to travel into your cells. The key is not never use oil, but to choose the right oil and keep the flame low and steady. That way, you keep the flavor, but also preserve the strength-building nutrients your body needs. When you avoid these 2 mistakes, overboiling and high heat frying, you protect more of the calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K in every bite. That's more strength for your bones, more stability when you walk, and a lower risk of those painful fractures that can change life after 60 hours. So here's a simple step you can take today. Instead of boiling your vegetables until they're mushy, steam them just until they're tender. And if you love pan-cooked veggies, keep the heat to medium and reach for olive oil. You'll notice they taste fresher, and your bones will quietly thank you. And stay tuned, because the next 2 cooking mistakes might surprise you even more. One of them is something people do to make vegetables easier to digest. but it actually backfires and steals nutrients your bones desperately need. We've already seen how boiling too long and frying too hot can rob your bones. But there are two more cooking habits that might surprise you, because they're often done with the best of intentions. The third mistake is peeling away too much. Many people over 60 peel carrots until they're smooth, strip cucumbers bare, or remove the outer leaves of cabbage. It feels cleaner, easier to chew, even gentler on the stomach. But here's the secret. Just under the skin is where vegetables hide a big share of their minerals and antioxidants. For example, the outer layers of carrots and cucumbers are rich in calcium and magnesium, nutrients your bones crave. When you peel too deep, you throw those nutrients into the trash. And since bones naturally lose density with age, every little bit of calcium counts. A better choice: wash vegetables well and keep as much of the skin as possible. A gentle scrub under running water is often enough. If chewing tougher skins is a concern, you can slice vegetables thinner or cook them lightly to soften them without peeling away the nutrition. That way, you protect both your digestion and your bones. The fourth mistake is microwaving vegetables with too much water. Many people think the microwave is a nutrient killer, but the truth is more subtle. Microwaving itself isn't bad if you do it right. The real danger comes from adding lots of water to the bowl. Just like boiling, those bone-friendly nutrients dissolve into the water. And because microwaving is often fast, people don't think twice about draining it all away. In that moment, calcium, magnesium, and potassium get lost. But when used wisely, the microwave can actually be one of the best tools to preserve nutrients because it cooks quickly and with less heat. The trick is simple. Use just a splash of water, cover the bowl to trap steam, and cook for a short time. This way, you keep the texture, the flavor, and most importantly, the nutrition your bones depend on. Think about the difference. On one side, you peel too much and microwave with water, leaving your bones half-fed. On the other, you keep those skins on. Use just a splash of water, and suddenly your meals become bone-protecting powerhouses. For people over 60, this isn't a small detail. Stronger bones mean more confidence walking across the kitchen, more freedom to garden, travel, or simply play with the grandkids without fear of a fall. And the beauty is you don't need a complicated plan. You just need to stop peeling away the good parts and stop drowning your vegetables in water before microwaving. So here's a small step you can try tonight. Wash your carrots, slice them thin, and microwave them with only a tablespoon of water. Taste the difference and know that with every bite, you're keeping more of the minerals your bones need. Stay with me because next, we'll flip the story. After seeing the 4 worst ways, you'll learn the 4 best cooking methods you must try to actually lock in bone-saving nutrients. And the first one is so simple, you'll wonder why no one ever told you before. We've just uncovered the 4 worst cooking mistakes. Now let's flip the page and look at what actually works. The smart, bone-protecting methods that help you get the most out of every vegetable you eat. And the first 2 are surprisingly simple. The first best method is light steaming. If there's one cooking technique every person over 60 should master, this is it. Steaming uses gentle heat and very little water, which means minerals like calcium and magnesium stay inside the vegetables instead of leaking out. Vitamin C and vitamin K are also preserved far better than in boiling or frying. You don't need fancy equipment. A simple steamer basket over a pot works wonders. Imagine placing bright green broccoli florets over steaming water for just 5 minutes. They come out tender yet crisp, bursting with flavor, and still full of bone-strengthening nutrients. Compare that to the soggy, pale version after long boiling, and you can almost taste the difference. Steaming is quick, easy on digestion, and keeps your meals colorful and appetizing, something that makes it easier to eat more vegetables without feeling like it's a chore. The second best method is gentle sautéing with healthy oils. As we touched on earlier, oil isn't the enemy. It's actually a friend when you use it correctly. Some vitamins, like vitamin K and vitamin E, are fat-soluble. That means your body can only absorb them properly when they're eaten with a little healthy fat. By sautéing vegetables lightly in olive oil on medium heat, you not only protect nutrients from extreme temperatures, but also make them more bioavailable. Think of spinach as an example. Spinach is packed with vitamin K, but your body struggles to use it if you eat the leaves completely dry or raw. A light sauté with olive oil helps unlock that vitamin, making it easier for your bones to get the benefit. And olive oil itself contains anti-inflammatory compounds, which is an added bonus, because chronic inflammation is one of the silent threats to bone health as we age. The beauty of sautéing is that it's flexible. You can combine different vegetables, peppers, carrots, zucchini, and create a colorful plate in minutes. Just remember the golden rule. Keep the heat medium, don't overcook, and let the vegetables stay slightly crisp. That way you preserve flavor and nutrition at the same time. Now, picture this small shift. Instead of a plate of overboiled vegetables with half their nutrients gone, you sit down to lightly steamed broccoli and gently sautéed spinach. Both dishes look brighter, taste better, and carry far more bone-supporting minerals to your body. These aren't gourmet chef secrets. They're everyday changes anyone can make at home. For those over 60, these changes add up quickly. Each meal becomes an opportunity to reinforce bone density, reduce fracture risk, and maintain independence. It's not just about nutrition, it's about freedom. The freedom to walk confidently, to lift groceries without hesitation, to bend down in the garden without worrying about brittle bones. So here's a simple action for today. At your next meal, choose one vegetable and steam it lightly, or sauté it gently in olive oil. Notice the taste, the color, the texture. Then remind yourself this is not just food, it's fuel for stronger bones. And we're not done yet, because there are still 2 more cooking methods that can save your bones. And one of them is a technique many people overlook completely, yet it may be the most powerful of them all. If this is opening your eyes, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these cooking mistakes have you been making without realizing it? Boiling too long, frying too hot, or maybe peeling away too much? Drop your experience in the comments below. I promise, you're not alone, and your story might just help someone else over 60 who's facing the same challenge. And if you're finding this helpful, please tap the like button. It tells YouTube this is worth sharing with more people who need it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vik Health. This way, you'll never miss the next simple, step-by-step guide to protecting your health after 60. Alright, let's keep going because the next 2 cooking methods you'll discover are absolute game changers for saving bone nutrients. We've already talked about steaming and gentle sautéing, 2 simple methods that can make a huge difference for your bones. Now let's explore the final 2 cooking techniques that take your vegetables from just healthy to truly bone protecting. The third best method is roasting at moderate heat. Many people think roasting automatically means blasting vegetables at 220 degrees, 125 degrees until they're charred. But here's the secret. When you roast vegetables gently at around 180 degrees, 350 degrees, something wonderful happens. The natural sugars in the vegetables caramelize just enough to bring out flavor, while the minerals and vitamins remain largely intact. Calcium, magnesium, and potassium survive far better under moderate oven heat than under a frying pan's intense sizzle. Picture a tray of carrots, sweet potatoes, and Brussels sprouts tossed lightly in olive oil and roasted until they're golden on the edges, yet soft inside. Not only do they taste sweeter, but the nutrients are still there, ready to support your bones. And because roasting brings out deep flavors, it encourages you to eat more vegetables. Another win for bone strength. The fourth best method is one many people over 60 overlook: pairing vegetables with the right partners. This isn't just about how you cook, it's about what you combine. Some nutrients need a helping hand to be absorbed. For example, vitamin D helps your body use calcium effectively. Pairing roasted vegetables with a piece of salmon or a boiled egg can dramatically boost calcium absorption. Even within vegetables, combinations matter. Tomatoes and spinach together provide vitamin C and vitamin K, a duo that helps your body build and maintain bone structure. Adding a squeeze of lemon juice over steamed broccoli not only brightens the flavor but also enhances the uptake of iron and calcium. So cooking isn't just about heat, it's also about harmony. When you create meals where foods support each other, you turn every plate into a bone-strengthening recipe. Now imagine this shift in your kitchen. Instead of limp, overboiled greens or nutrient-drained frying, you're sitting down to a colorful plate of steamed broccoli, gently sautéed spinach, roasted carrots, and a sprinkle of lemon juice. The taste is richer, the plate more inviting, and your bones are absorbing more nutrients with every bite. For someone over 60, this isn't just a diet tweak. It's a path to more confidence and independence. Stronger bones mean you can keep gardening, walking with friends, or playing with grandkids without the shadow of weak bones hanging over you. And the best part is you don't need supplements or complicated recipes. Just 4 simple cooking methods, used consistently, will do the work. So here's your challenge. This week, try 1 steamed dish, 1 sautéed dish, 1 roasted dish, and pair at least one of them with a bone-friendly partner like salmon, beans, or a squeeze of lemon. Notice how easy it feels, how good it tastes, and remind yourself you're feeding your bones, not just your stomach. We've talked about the 4 worst ways and the 4 best ways to cook your vegetables, but knowledge by itself doesn't change your health. What changes your health is how you bring it into your daily life. So let's turn all of this into a simple action plan you can follow with ease. The very first step is simple. Seal the leaks. Stop the habits that quietly drain nutrients away. That means no more boiling vegetables until they're mushy. No more frying them at smoking hot temperatures. No more peeling away the skins where minerals hide. And no more microwaving with bowls of water that carry nutrients straight into the drain. Just cutting out these 4 mistakes already keeps more calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K on your plate and out of the sink. The second step is to lean on the big 4. Best methods. Think of them as your new cooking allies. Light steaming keeps the bright color and the minerals right inside. Gentle sautéing with olive oil unlocks vitamins that need a little healthy fat to be absorbed. Roasting at a moderate heat draws out natural sweetness while protecting bone-friendly nutrients. And smart pairing, like broccoli with a squeeze of lemon or spinach alongside a boiled egg, helps your body absorb more of what you eat. These are not complicated techniques. They're small shifts with a big payoff. The third step is to make it part of your weekly rhythm. Imagine your week like this. 2 nights you steam, say, broccoli or green beans. 2 nights you sauté maybe zucchini, peppers, or kale. 2 nights you roast carrots, Brussels sprouts, or sweet potatoes. And on the 7th night, you mix and match. A little steaming here, a little roasting there, paired with salmon or beans for extra absorption. This simple rhythm keeps meals interesting and ensures your bones get the steady support they need without you ever feeling overwhelmed. And here's the 4th and most important step. Connect cooking to freedom. Every time you choose steaming instead of boiling or roasting instead of frying, you're not just protecting nutrients, you're protecting your independence. Stronger bones mean you can climb stairs without worry, tend the garden with confidence, walk with friends, or scoop up your grandchildren without hesitation. So tonight, as you prepare your meal, choose just one change. Steam instead of boil, roast instead of fry. Add that splash of lemon to boost absorption. These are not just cooking choices. They're investments in your strength, your safety, and your freedom for the years ahead. And next, we'll clear up a few myths like whether raw vegetables are always best, or if microwaving is really harmful so you can cook with confidence, without confusion. Before we wrap up, let's pause and clear away some confusion. Because when it comes to cooking vegetables, there are a few myths that keep coming up and they can leave people feeling unsure about what's truly best for their bones. One of the most common beliefs is that raw vegetables are always healthier. It sounds logical, no heat, no loss. But the truth is more balanced. Some vegetables, yes, keep more vitamin C raw, yet others actually release more nutrients after gentle cooking. Tomatoes, for example, deliver more lycopene once they're cooked. Steaming spinach helps unlock calcium and iron. your body couldn't absorb as well when raw. So the reality is simple. Raw and cooked both have unique benefits. The smartest approach is variety, enjoying some raw salads and some gently cooked dishes throughout your week. Another concern I hear often is that microwaving destroys nutrients. Many people over 60 avoid the microwave for this reason, but the science says otherwise. The real problem is adding too much water, just like boiling. That washes nutrients away. But if you microwave with very little water, and for a short time, it's actually one of the best ways to preserve vitamins, because the cooking is quick and gentle. So yes, the microwave can be a friend when you use it wisely. Here's another one. I can just take supplements instead of worrying about cooking. Supplements can play a role, especially if your doctor recommends them. But they don't replace real food. Vegetables give you not just calcium or vitamin K, but also fiber, antioxidants, and hundreds of plant compounds that work together in ways a pill never could. Think of supplements as support, but food as the foundation. And finally, some people worry, if my vegetables lose color, they must have lost all their nutrients. Not necessarily. Sometimes color fades a little, even with gentle cooking. But that doesn't mean the goodness is gone. What matters is the method: short steaming, light sautéing, moderate roasting. These keep most nutrients intact, even if the color looks less vibrant. So don't judge nutrition by appearance alone. So the truth is, cooking vegetables isn't about chasing perfection. It's about making smarter choices. Most of the time, mix raw and cooked. Use gentle methods. Pair wisely. And remember, every small improvement in your kitchen adds up to stronger bones and greater freedom in your daily life. And with that clarity, let's bring everything together in a quick summary, and I'll give you one final call to action to protect your bones for the years ahead. We started with the hidden danger, the 4 worst ways of cooking vegetables after 60, boiling too long, frying at high heat, peeling away too much, and microwaving with too much water. Each of these habits quietly drains calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K from your meals, leaving your bones undernourished, even when you think you're eating healthy. Then we flip the story with the 4 best methods. Steaming lightly to lock minerals in, sautéing gently with olive oil to unlock fat-soluble vitamins, roasting at moderate heat to balance flavor and nutrition, and pairing wisely to help your body absorb more. These are not complicated tricks. They're everyday choices that transform your vegetables into true bone protectors. And when you put them into a simple weekly rhythm, you're not just cooking smarter. You're building stronger bones, more stability, and greater freedom in your daily life. So here's my final encouragement. Tonight, choose just one change. Maybe steam instead of boil, or add that squeeze of lemon for better calcium absorption. Small choices, repeated often, become strong bones and lasting independence. If you found this video useful, please like it, subscribe to Senior Vik Health, and share your biggest takeaway in the comments. Your feedback shapes the videos we create, and together, we can build a healthier, stronger future for everyone over 60.